I'm casing this project today from a project I saw on YouTube by Persephone's Papercraft, and I'm just changing it up a little bit. Okay, and what you need to make this project is 2 pieces for the base and the lid, both the same size. They are cut at 4 by 5.5. And for the insert, as you can see, there's a lining to this box, 3 15/16 by 5 7/16. Okay, put that to one side, and we'll also need a small offcut as well. Right, I'm going to take the lid piece because I want to stamp on it. The stamps I'm using today are from the teeny tiny sentiments I'm using just for you, no, thinking of you, which is this one here, and from the Flower Patch stamp set I'm using these 2 stamps here. I've mounted them on one block so that they'll stamp together. Okay, and the colour I'm using is Watermelon Wonder, as is this piece of cardstock, which is Watermelon Wonder. Right, because this is a photopolymer stamp, I'm going to need my piercing mat underneath just to give it a little bit of support, and I'm going to put a piece of paper underneath so I don't get ink on my pad. Right, using the Watermelon Wonder, I'll stamp randomly over this. After a while, turn the stamp slightly. So you more of a random image coming up here. Okay, I think that looks good. We'll put that to one side for 1 second while it dries. While we've got the ink pad out, we'll just stamp on that odd piece that I have here. I don't need the... which I've just put a smudge all over. Right, and then just stamp that on there, because I'm going to come in with my punch. This is the word window punch, and I'm going to take this one and cut it out of there. I'm going to take it slightly to one side. That's all I need of that. I'll move that safely to one side so we've got it for later. Close this up, otherwise I'll get in a pickle with that. Now I'm going to use my scoring tool. We'll go with the lid first. Is it dry? Yep. And we're going to score this one at 3/8 and 7/8. Turn it again, 3/8 and 7/8. 3/8 and 7/8. 3/8 and 7/8. And we'll do the same with the lid. Right, and we'll also take the insert. Oh, I'm covered in ink. And we'll score that at 7/8 all the way round. Just the one score on that one. Okay. all I need that one for. You need to fold and burnish. You need to fold and burnish all of the sides. That's the insert. This is the lid. Sorry, this is the base. And this is the lid. Right. Now we can cut out. For cutting out these, we cut into the second score line, trim, cut that piece completely out on a little bit of a wedge, and then we need to wedge these out or miter them, and you get a corner like that. And then it looks like that. Okay, and we do the same on the base. And the insert we do slightly differently because there's only the one score line, so we just cut and wedge out. So you end up with three pieces like that: a base, a lid, and the insert. Okay, right, now we need to put adhesive on these parts. So if you bear, which we put here, we also need to put them on the inside of these tabs. So if you bear with me, and I will just do that. Right, I've come back with all the adhesive all applied. So we'll start putting these boxes together. So we just take this, turning these in and lining the edges up with the corners. Like so, and you end up with a insert like that. Right. The base, we take the corners off first. Bend the tabs in and then line the edges up, and do that on all four corners. Now we take the strips off of here. Fold that in using your bone folder. Make it nice and sharp. Nice square sharp edge. It reinforces the box as well. Okay. And then we do the same on the lid. Okay, so now you've got a base, you've got a lid, and you've got an insert. Now what we need to do is pop that into there, but I want to use some liquid glue on that so that you've got a bit of wiggle room. You just take it around the edges. And a little bit on the bottom. Okay, and then we just pop that one inside. Using the bone folder again, really squish it down to give you that nice tight edge. And then we can fill it up with Hershey Kisses. I've got the last of my bag. There we go. Pop that in there. Okay, and they all pop in there. Then we pop the lid on the top. And it just sits together like that. And they just come down. And it's a straight edge. Okay, I want to decorate this. I've already cut out my sentiment, which we did earlier. We're going to bring back in the watermelon wonder. I just want to sponge the edge of that. And then we'll pop that on there. Like that. I'll take the itty bitty flower punch and just cut out one in Very Vanilla and one in Watermelon Wonder. Bring in my piercing mat. Oops, I've trimmed that one slightly. Let's just do another one. Right, we're going to push these up in the middle, and we're going to sponge these as well. Okay, just push. Right, what I wanted to do is put the flowers here, and I'll put some pearls there. Right, and then I want to just go one step further and take some dazzling details and just dot it around. That does take a minute or two to dry, but it really will highlight those flowers. Thank you very much for watching today. Hope you like it and subscribe. Please comment if you think I should have done things differently, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you.